going on, everybody? Continuing the 3.5 Honkai Star Rail story. Previously, we went through a big banquet where apparently the Imperator and Lycurgus were having a talk in secret, and Hysilens helped us listen in on it, while also Stella trying to play a try not to laugh challenge with Cyrene to make it look like they couldn't see them. And then Lycurgus sent the Trailblazer to the Exomyth, which I guess he modified it to make it so that time went slower in the Exomyth. And when we met up with Herta, she said, I think it was a few hundred or a few thousand. Well, no, I think it was 100. Yeah, it couldn't have been 1,000. I'm pretty sure she said like a few hundred years had passed when it had only been like a few seconds or minutes since we went to the Exomyth. She also said that we have hopefully, someone that can help us. Somebody from a different path. My theory is it's March 7th. I think we saw some of these flowers appear while we were confronting Lycurgus with the Imperator there, basically playing a grand performance of feigned betrayal. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can actually meet March 7th in her Evernight form this stream. So let's go.
Are these showing my memories?
Ah, the Nook.
The Stellaron in my body. I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang? Can they really help?
Focus and resonate with the destruction. Nanook, lend me flames hot enough to burn through this jail. You focus your mind, trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm with the frequency of that dancing golden flame. You're walking a line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the course of your consciousness, gently knocking on the door of destruction. You gave up. The beckoning of the chaos was too tempting, and your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void. Interesting.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice after all.
Alright, so what's next? Preservation? Or that looks like Penacony. Was that Penacony?
I obtained the flaming lens left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog.
The one path that I've been using the most.
That's right. No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention, as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Amphorius a pristine and untapped market?
But isn't it also, like, I don't want to call it fake, but it's an experiment, so I don't know.
Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
Klapoth, lend me hammers hard enough to smash through this jail. I'm always going to pick this one because it just seems funny. You focus intently, trying to mimic the Klapoth's wall-building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch the sparks from that hammer strike with your own hands. You gave up. But nothing happened. Klopoth ignored you, just as they had ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it.
Alright, so that was preservation. Next, I guess, is the harmony? Or, nope, that's Fantilia. At least it looks like Fantilia.
I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. Then gained the power of the harmony.
Okay, I understand that, but who is that on the screen? I don't remember seeing her.
That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help. Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Kloppy. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Sheepe, use your song to guide me out of here. You focus your mind trying to hum the ode to harmony in your thoughts. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into their faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. Nope. You failed. The barrier of the Exomyth strangled those distant melodies, filtering them out completely like useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lycurgus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
I'm glad the voice actor still has some sassiness. I guess what now? Remembrance?
The Remembrance. That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius.
Okay.
Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
Fuli, answer me! You invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements. After the power of remembrance flows through, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes. Oh. Excuse me.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
That's March 7th. A messenger of ordnance, and wait, this sounds like March 7th. Their soft whispers like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Unauthorized access detected. Cannot lock onto signal source.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos.
Logos.
The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises. A boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
It's March, not in her. Not in her,
March? What's she doing here?
not in her, oh god, Evernight form.
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really, really missed you.
I've really missed you too. Back alive and kicking? I never found the time to go see you. Aww.
Aw, don't be so sad. Aren't we seeing each other right now? It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison. Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it.
I actually wonder if those pictures will show up on her camera. It's been a long, arduous journey. Are you doing better now?
I'm all good. Look at how fit and active I am.
You've always been like that.
Let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March feel so weird?
It doesn't feel weird to me.
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow her first.
Just make sure there's no more dialogue. Okay.
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysos Heirs and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
Hold up, how do you know about that?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
How do you know who's waiting for us? Where's Don Hung? He should be back on the express. Yeah, I'm more worried about how she knows that.
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysos Heirs and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things unless Don Hung told her.
But she figured it out in an instant, so, okay.
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him.
Lies. Deceit. Oh, shit.
Never mind. Don Hung's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
No. The Geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions.
Something's wrong.
Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
I guess you have something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
She's changing her voice.
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with.
Okay.
But we can send you back to Amphorius. As long as you are willing to help us.
Habitual liars are not trustworthy. What did you people do with March 7th?
She's fine. This form was simply borrowed from your memories. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition.
Okay.
Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or, should we say, the entire universe.
Okay, hold
So
on.
help us. Find where Amphorius' memory began, and bring it out.
I feel like I zoned out for a second there. Hold on. Treats all these instances of important materials needed to weave the universe. Would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. Okay. Plan fails, and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Okay. Additional fail-safe, as long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want. Okay, so if we help them, even if Iron Tomb gets born, the Garden of Recollection can use the Remembrance to reconstruct the entire universe. Okay.
The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence.
So Fuli's looking this way as well.
Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison.
Evernight.
But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear.
Who are you? And another illusion, I won't be tricked again. I don't think this one's an illusion.
Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me.
So, I originally said I was going to pull for Ceredra, but now after witnessing Remembrance, Evernight March 7th, it's making me rethink my choices. I've also had a notification about a post where it was like leaked on what she can do, where apparently she can boost the crit damage of memo sprites, so she's like the best support for Castris. Oh, I might be getting greedy here. Oh god. Okay. is she standing so close?
Wait, stop it! They're away! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Why come to pass while we're around?
And now,
The statue. Is that Donhar's brother?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Her hunt form.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but I'm a future full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory. It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right?
That's screenshot worthy.
I don't want to lie to you,
So is that.
which is why I will not use her name.
That is also screenshot worthy. Oh, she's holding the core flame of the world bearing of Kefali, or the world bearing titan.
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
But who?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift. This burning core flame. This footnote of a transaction. It contains hope and the warmth of the entire world. Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final Era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly is happening?
Keep going. Keep trailblazing. For Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Amphorius needs the Deliverer. I trust in March, even if she no longer looks the same. The 337th Eternal Recurrence Light Calendar. I think that said 4931.
Is this Okhema? No one's here. And the dawn device off.
Silver Flame of World Bearing. Okay, so let's activate the Fragment of Recollection. Oh, it's Herta. Okay, it's not voiced. That's unfortunate. Hey kiddo, can you see me? Don't bother responding. This is a pre-recorded video message. Thanks to that little Empress granting access to the ultimate protocol, Screwy and I rewrote the progress of Era Nova while you were away. My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all those complicated principles right now, so let me break it down into simple terms that anyone can understand. Good, because I'm just dumb. Emphorius has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screwy and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to override a small portion of its logic. Give me 1 second. Sometimes I get these really bad, itchy ears. I just gotta take a Q-tip to it. Even if I don't pull anything out, it still just feels good to scratch it. Alright. Good stuff. We continue. Let's take the progress bar as an example. Iron Tomb's progress bar is currently at 99.98%. And through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96. Let's be conservative and say 97. So they pushed it back a whole nearly 3%. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you've dealt with that troubling old Intellitron, don't hesitate and start the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at their most vulnerable only during the reset. Only by initiating this progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, Deliverer. Okay. Investigate the anomaly in the spirit basin.
The chronocognitive anchor?
It's not working.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
Cyrene?
Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time.
I'm so glad you're still here. What happened to the world? I was like, while I was gone and I saw March 7th, then she looked really weird.
You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Emphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you. I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Cyrene can't hear me?
What do you mean she can't hear you? Uncover the past long buried in dust. Hold up, am I in a... Nope, I'm still in a story. I should have known, because it's only her portrait on the right.
The scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Aglaya and Tribby. This is going to annoy me, so I have to do it. Okay.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lycurgus, but even so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lycurgus at bay.
Okay, so at the very least, everyone knows that Lycurgus is the enemy. And they're doing everything they can to fight against him.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander... that Lycurgus. He's right outside Okhema.
Flight calendar 3960. Zeridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos Heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Zeridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
More than likely she got assassinated by the cleaners.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry?
Is that, Aglaya?
Armorial palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again. Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment.
Yeah, they're all banding together to go against you. They're not going to tell you anything.
Don't forget, You can't kill the Chrysos Heirs mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Okhema. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you, blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius.
Romance.
Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting, then keep going with them. Just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death, my passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lycurgus led his forces again to Okhema. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Okhema. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Okhema that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
Is that Casterus over there?
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebuddy is never coming back, is she? She just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Okhema and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kethale's protection, isn't Okhema far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Okhema is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hysilens, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Okay, so Hysilens is still alive.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Era Nova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the Vortex of Genesis.
demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until she returns.
We all know Lycurgus will set his sights on the Vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Okhema, protecting this land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Okhema, and it's really fast. What is it? It's a spear!
Strife.
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
So, Mighty Mouse.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Okhema endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the Alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Okay.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Second. And so be it.
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Oh, Trian's here.
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the Gate of Infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Okhema has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promised tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Euphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former loss and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the Resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Exomyth. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Okay.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lycurgus just found out Okhema's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head on. You trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery? Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the Vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the Vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lycurgus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for her. And that's the second condition. The Vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world. Loop Hysilens in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hysilens must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lycurgus within the Vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Okay, so he's stuck at the Vortex
Go
of
forth.
Genesis.
Finish the greatness left undone.
Do you have anything else to say in Exodus? I guess not.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Mary? It's dead quiet here. Okhema will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all. But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where she is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying her to the final battleground. Cyrene, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay? No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and her who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
I won't let everyone's faith in me go to waste.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted.
So even she was a memory.
Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
I will take all of you to the new world.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of Ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
Okay.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to her.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for her to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Draw your blade and embrace your destiny.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, she'll definitely return to this place. We can't let her down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
remember the Trailblaze's journey.
Oh man, I always love their cutscenes. Is this a new area?
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place?
Oh.
I need to find the entrance of the Vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. Hysilens. Is she still there?
Long time no see, Trailblazer. Generation after generation of Chrysos Heirs heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated.
You managed to break free?
Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, Hysilens, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
And here you are bound to this place, but you have yet to taste freedom.
True. I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes. To them, that false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Emphorius better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view. The meaning of destruction.
And I'll be the one to bring destruction to your scheme.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this, in the spirit of that fable I told you just now. Can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows of echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
Okay. Got the chrono-cognitive anchor back. Now, this is Styxia in its dawn. Yeah, it's dawn form. With 31 chests to find. Okay. However...
Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
However, just gonna... a past that has been imbibed by time. A drunken dream hidden at the bottom of the cup.
The dark tides flood the sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos Heir of Ocean was born. She was once of a Titan-kin race named Sea Sirens. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Iron Tomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world. And the kingdom of Sea Sirens was the first to face the destruction head on.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling to us. Let's go. Her voice carries the Queen's command.
Okay, another rainbow bridge. However, I've seen one. There's a golden nymph right here. Okay. Do we still have magic footsteps?
To keep the Black Tide from threatening the ocean, the Queen gave her all, body and soul.
Born of the Queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
The first song, I am Electra, nectar brewed in the womb by God. Hysilens, help mother sisters. Okay.
My sisters! You're finally here! Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Electra is Hysilens? Or are they just using her model as Electra? Or are they both?
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with aching defiance.
I see. Could be lying, though.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The Black Tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as well?
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the Black Tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny Titankins, thinking they can stop the tide of truth. How naive. And
Okay, so we got a coin of whimsy here. An utterly unremarkable silver coin lies on the roadside, but the moment you pick it up, its strange texture tells you that it never truly touched the ground. Instead, it hovers just above the surface, like magnetic levitation. It must be Zagreus' doing. On closer inspection, you notice indentations where a chest once rested. Now it's gone without a trace. Who might be behind this? What a tough guess. As expected, Bartolos. Maybe? So, I wonder if maybe like picking the right options will do something, but you know what? Nope. My explorer's soul was about to take hold.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
Why do you loathe the Earth Titan? Okay. Yet love the life that the land births. To protect their feast, you're willing to swallow the black tide. Let tears return to the seas. Obvious chest, right in front. Gotta grab it. Watch how that chalice of plenty shatters to pieces. Okay.
Oh, Fagusa, our noble queen. We've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow, and I can hold no more of this filth.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you, on the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Uh-oh.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness in Amphorius. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed and their bones crumbled, all for the promised final feast. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with age, just like her shattered fate.
Okay. Oh, prayer and stopped in time. Why does it show Misha as the character? That's weird. Objects stopped in time. Oh, well, I guess this makes sense. He's the watchmaker. Objects stopped in time will not immediately return to their original form when the rewinding process is interrupted. Instead, they will pause in their current state. Interesting. Okay, well. unfortunately, that will be it for today's, or rather this stream. I'm going to have to get ready for work. So, it was nice to finally meet Evernight, and we finally saw what happened while we were in the Exomyth. The Chrysos Heirs were fighting tooth and nail against Lycurgus, and it seemed that Anaxa and Cypher trapped him in the Vortex of Genesis. And now we are going to meet Hysilens, who is guarding the Vortex of Genesis, I believe is what they said. But yeah, very excited to see more. Might not stream it tonight when I get home, but more than likely tomorrow. But I also might be streaming Black Myth Wukong, so we'll see. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, follow the Twitch, and leave a comment on the video. Thank you. Peace.